Child, we are back, honey. We are back. We just keep getting cut off today. Motherfuckers don't want Miss Robinson to be great. Okay, I'm so sick of this damn phone having all these issues, honey. Miss Robinson, honey, is trying to get it together, honey, okay? But anyways, you guys, so let's pick up on the Real Housewives of Potomac review. So we got Gizelle. She, getting shit set up at her struggle house for the girls. They're going to come in this big ass tent, okay? And Robyn and Gizelle are going to promote their Reasonably Shady podcast. So that's what's going on with that. So we see Gizelle talking to Robyn on the phone. And Gizelle was like, well, we can invite all the ladies, but they can't pee in my house. Wendy and Karen, they're not invited in. They're always talking about me. I'm like, girl, Wendy ain't said nothing about you, only except for the fact you can't keep a man. I think she's talked about your outfit choices in the past. Who hasn't? I mean, girl, what's the problem? Okay. And I thought that y'all agreed to be cordial. Okay. So if you're trying to move forward with somebody, Gizelle, then move the fuck forward. Why the fuck wouldn't you allow them to use your restroom? And this is why I told y'all I don't like Gizelle. She's a big ass hypocrite because she's always pushing that apology shit. And then the bitch will get an apology, but then don't know how to move forward. Make it make sense. It don't make no damn sense. So Robyn tell Gizelle, and I'm so happy she stood up to her and said, girl, we could just cancel the whole damn thing then if you ain't gonna allow Karen and Wendy in the house to use the bathroom. And Karen and Wendy, y'all know they wouldn't go for that bullshit. No way. Okay, they coming up in that house if they have to, girl. Okay, so next, honey, we got Karen. I see what you're doing, sis, and it is not a good look. Y'all know her and Wendy is real cool right about now, okay? Because they both can't stand Gizelle and Robyn, so... But Karen, why do you have to keep comparing yourself to Wendy? Did y'all check out all that shade she was throwing Wendy's way? Y'all see the lady that's helping her with her little candle line, honey? The lady had Karen and Ray get these boxes and shit out of her car. And they are filled with Karen's new candle. It's like this little candle kit. And, the candles are 3-wick. And Karen ends up mentioning Wendy, and Wendy is just getting started, and she has to brand herself, and she's not where I am. And Karen, shut your ass up. Okay, and Wendy has to get started with e-commerce. Yeah, I think that's a good place for Wendy to start. And I'm doing this, and I'm going to gift all the ladies these candles, which is a good idea. Okay, let these heifers know what you up to. But I did not like the constant comparisons of Wendy's candle and Karen's candle. Karen, bitch, you're supposed to be a friend to her. And right now, it looks like too much of a competition, and I cannot stand friends like that. To me, that's a good way to make an enemy, not to, maintain a friendship with them. Okay? So y'all let me know how y'all felt about Miss Karen acting like that, honey. But I am proud, that Karen's candle, has came into fruition, honey. It looks nice. Child, Ray got some old scallywag calling his phone. Okay, probably some bae from, the little nursing home tour that he did the week before. He trying to figure out where he go settle in at, honey. And, it was probably a STNA that worked there. These older men, honey, just sneaky as hell. Look at old Ray. Karen, sees that the heifer did she call Ray phone or left a text message? Oh yeah, she put good morning handsome. So I think Karen called the lady back and was like, girl, we celebrating 25 years of marriage. Girl, that don't mean shit. These niggas still, I don't think Ray can get his dick up. I really think he got that struggle dick and he needs some jumper cables to get that motherfucker up. So I don't think you got nothing to worry about, Miss Karen. But yeah, girl, Ray is just playing a trick on you. He really got his life, guys. Okay? I hope he wasn't about to lose his life, honey, okay? Because y'all know how, Ray is, he about Grady's age, okay? How old is Ray? He old though, okay? He's an older guy. But yeah, some old chicken head calling his phone, texting him. And, Karen was not having that. And, so she had to let the lady know, honey, we planning our renewal of our vows. And Ray was telling her, don't tell her your name. She said, no, I said Mrs. Raymond Hugo. I thought that was so funny. I said, look, old Ray, he done took some time away from Sanford and Son and MASH. Okay, and what's happening? He done took a break from them old shows, honey, to get him some side chick love. Go on ahead, Ray. I ain't mad at you. Okay, honey, so we got Candace and her mother. This is day 9 of her visit. Ain't no way in hell a check would have to be involved. With a lot of zeros. I'm telling y'all, ain't no fucking way in hell that bitch would be there for about 9 days talking all that shit behind my back with my so-called friends. The old Dottie would have to go. I would mail that bitch right back on home. Come on, Dot, jump in this box. Put a big ass postage stamp on you. Get your ass back to where you came from, okay? Candace, girl, stop playing with us. Stop putting up with old narcissistic Dottie. So Candace brings up to old Dottie what Wendy said about Mia and Dottie gossiping about Candace and Chris and their relationship and how, Chris works for Candace and he living up off of Candace and how, the whole thing ain't gonna work out for him. So Candace asked her mammy flat out, so what did you say, Mom? Because Dottie gets to saying, oh, well, it was just a conversation. It just kept going and going. And Candace is like, well, what's tea, girl? What you say? Dottie said, you know what? I don't remember. Bitch, please. You narcissists have selective memory. Look at me. Can't get the words, honey. Can't even get them out. You wrote the song and can't remember the goddamn words, girl. Okay, I ain't said that little saying in a while. And that's one of my old sayings, honey, from when I first started this channel, okay? But yeah, I'm so sick of these narcissists and how they like to rewrite history, honey. I'm not here for it. So Dorothy said, yeah, I still don't remember what happened. I said, Bravo remember what happened because shit, they got the motherfucking tape, okay? And they selling that motherfucker for $59.95. Shout out to Old Dog for Menace to Society, honey. That shit was funny. But Dorothy, girl, you full of shit. Oh, it was innocent, Candace. Candace said, well, when my man is out here screwing other women and fucking on billy goats, then you could talk about him. I said, oop. I know that's right, Candace. Go ahead, girl, and take a shot at Ashley, honey. Okay, and that was a good one. But speaking of old Chris, old white chocolate, walk in the room, honey. Come on, Chris. So Chris asks Candace, well, what are you guys talking about? Candace immediately gets to it, honey, and tells Chris that Mia was gossiping with her mammy, asking, was Chris getting paid and stuff for being Candace's manager? Chris immediately says that people just don't understand the dynamics of their relationship. And then Dorothy shoots back and says, well, when, you say that you are her manager, that means there is a contract in place. And Chris was like, there is a contract, a marriage contract. Okay. And we have a prenuptial agreement. I said, hallelujah, hallelujah. Let Dorothy know, Chris. Dorothy gets to talking this bullshiggity, honey, okay? Get to saying, well, maybe you should call Chris a supportive husband and not a manager. I believe, that's where Mia was going with all of this. I'm like, girl, stop trying to take up for Mia's sorry ass. Chris puts his foot in his mouth, honey, because he tells Dorothy, you have never paid a bill for me that had Chris Bassett's name on it. I was like, well, Chris, kind of, sort of, when you guys first got on the show, Dorothy was paying some of that mortgage. So technically, she kind of was helping you while she was helping her daughter, since you all are one. Okay, since y'all been together and stuff. I'm just saying, Dorothy was like, lies you tell, honey. She ain't say nothing. She just rolled her eyes and sucked her damn teeth. All right? Because Dorothy knew that was a lie. A lie don't care who tell it. So next, honey, we got Mia and her husband and her children and her mama. They finally having that bowl of ice cream, honey. And Mia is so happy and giddy to see her mom. My issue with Mia is Mia keeps bringing up the past with her mother, and I just feel like, bitch, if you're trying to move forward, then you're going to have to let go of the past. I know it's hard, but Mia gets on her mother saying, oh, well, you always there for my sister and her kids, and I just feel like because I got my shit together, you're not there for me like that. I'm looking like, well, hell, you got your house husband. He there for you, right? Shit, okay. Girl, Mia, girl, it may be a blessing that lady can't help you, okay? It just may be a blessing. Let her help your sister, honey, okay? It looked like Mia may be a little jealous, and I understand that, guys. I really do get it, but maybe your mother don't like you like that. Maybe she don't feel, and I'm not trying to be funny, but maybe she don't feel at home with you like that. And I know it's funny to say that because that's her daughter, but I've had relatives where I just didn't like certain people, so I would kick it with other people a little bit more and be around their children. Maybe it's something inauthentic, Mia, about you, because I can see through your behavior, bitch. You're a bit delusional. So I don't know what the friction is, you guys. With Mia and her mother, I know the mother had, some drug issues and, issues with men, and she was abused. And, Mia got left in the system. Don't get me wrong. I get all of that, but there has to be a logical reason, Mia, why this lady, she not there for you like that. And it just looked like, and it's just what it looked like. It looked like the sister need her a little bit more. And unfortunately, this is how these type of situations play out. The one that needs the mother the most, the mother is there for. You got nannies. You got all this money and luxury, girl. So, girl, maybe if you would start acting like you struggling a little bit more, Mom Dukes, maybe she could be there for you. So next, honey, we got Wendy, Ascala, and Karen. They're going to be giving school supplies to different educators. I was just so confused. I'm like, is that enough motherfucking supplies? But who am I? And I didn't know ASCAP used to be an educator herself. She used to have to dig into her pockets, honey, to pay for supplies and stuff. Wendy also tells Ascala and Karen that she wants to go to the Eastern Shore, and she's going to invite the ladies and their husbands, honey, the people that actually got men and stuff. Child, they get to asking, is Juan coming if they go invite all the husbands? Juan not even a husband, child. Here go Karen, her shady self. Well, based on history, I don't think Juan will be there. And then they start saying, well, who do we have for Gizelle? That's a damn shame. Wendy said Giselle's date will be her luggage, honey, okay? So next, honey, we got all the ladies. They are pulling up to Motel Gizelle, okay? Yes, honey, Mia called it correctly, because Gizelle, you got a lot of nerve talking about anybody on this show, and you got this raggedy ass house. I think she's sitting up here talking about she don't want them inside because, she having work done. I'm like, girl, you embarrassed about how the inside look, and you don't know how to decorate all like that. Some of it looks cute. I think I saw like your bathroom that looked normal, and some parts of your room look normal, but the rest of that shit, Okay, you better put some water on that shit. But yeah, everybody, honey, that pulled up has something shady to say, honey, about Gizelle's little driveway, the reconstruction. They was just slamming that damn house. I was like, that don't make no damn sense. Oh, and Gizelle, honey, has some type of brace or something on her foot because she damn near kill herself, honey. Okay, trying to get the I was gonna say get the house together, but trying to get the driveway together for the girls, honey. She hurt herself. So I said Candle. Karen comes in, honey, and has a big ass gift for Gizelle. Got that big ass candle, and it's from her home and fragrance line, honey. House of Hugo. Robyn throws shade at Karen in her confessional because we see Wendy looking all helpless and homeless, honey, when Karen walked in with a gift for Gizelle, and it's her brand new damn candle that she been working on that, I don't know, honey. It looked like Wendy was a little touched, okay? Looked like Wendy, felt bad that her shit ain't together all the way yet. So, girl, get it together. But, how do y'all feel about that? Do y'all feel like Wendy has a right to feel a way about... Do y'all think she's a little jealous that Karen is, already moving and shaking? I mean, Karen is already in business, so it's only right? But Robyn tried to make it look like Karen should have held back and waited on Wendy to put her candle out first. I don't know if I agree with that, but I don't agree with how Karen is so competitive about it. I am in, disagreement with that. But child, ain't nobody got time to be waiting on Wendy's late ass, okay? So next, honey, Robyn and Gizelle get to telling the ladies about their new podcast and how they have only recorded 3 episodes so far, and they got this new podcast deal. Gizelle mentions how they are, in business together. They're very happy about that. They haven't cussed each other out yet. And then they get to mentioning their first little disagreement, which was Gizelle not wanting to invite Wendy and Karen into the house, if they had to use the restroom. And I'm like, why y'all even bringing this shit up? Okay, y'all bitches love to move forward, but love to take all these steps back. Gizelle, you should have never said none of that shit in the first place with your hypocritical ass. Child, I was cracking up because Gizelle pointed at Wendy. She was like, yeah, it was you and Karen that couldn't come up in the house. But Gizelle was like, yeah, you was on the hater list. And Wendy was like, hating on this? She points at the house. Woo! Now that was a read. That was so funny to me. I was like, get her, Wendy, get her. It ain't shit to hate on. You can't fucking decorate. It take you too long. You claim you got all this money. It just take you way too long to get shit fixed up. One thing I cannot stand about somebody like Gizelle is they will talk about folks' finances, but their shit is not together. Make it make sense. Okay? Girl, don't nobody care about this goddamn tear down garage sale looking ass home that you got. It looked like one of them houses. You know how they always like working on a house and they be having a garage sale at the house? I don't know if y'all ever been to them type of house. That is what it looks like. It does not scream luxury. It don't say I got money. Okay? It say I'm on EBT. That's what it say. That's what it look like. Okay? Wendy had mentioned, though, shit, I didn't even want to come to your house in the first place because I thought the invite was shady. And Gizelle was like, well, it's supposed to be shady because this is a reasonably shady podcast. I was like, girl, Gizelle shot back at Wendy, and was just like, well, you talking about you don't understand the concept of the reasonably shady podcast. But, honey, we went to that nude interlude that you threw together, honey, and we didn't understand that shit, but we was there. I was like, oh shit, some don't look right. Miss Robinson gonna have to get in the middle of this shit. But keep going, girls, because I'm enjoying this tea. So Ashley mentions, anybody want to refill because they getting ready to play this reasonable or shady game, right? In honor of the podcast, honey. So anyways, Karen pulls Mia to the side. Gizelle asks, is Wendy drinking? And Wendy is just like, no. Wendy, her feelings is still hurt. She's still mad at Gizelle. There's still tension there. Fix it, Jesus. Okay, is all I could say. Do I feel like these two will ever be cool? No. But I will say this, Wendy, and I've been telling y'all this, and I know some of y'all rolling your eyes, sucking your damn teeth, saying, oh, well, Wendy don't need to change it, like, Wendy was cool this episode, right? I was actually here for her this episode. But going forward, Wendy is going to have to learn to throw her shade and then not take it so personal, because she was still upset. Do you see what I'm saying? Like, you could tell she still is feeling a way about Gizelle, right? And she still has